Before we start the video, we are going to have a look at the practice area. We are going to talk about Meowscarada. Meowscarada is one of the best speedstars in the game, in my opinion, and one of the speedstars that evolves at level 4 and at level 6. Meowscarada, when he evolves at level 4, is not getting any abilities because Leafage and Pronkler are the first abilities. When you get level 6, you get your first ability, FlowerTrick, and when you get level 7, you get Double Team. So there's different things you can do with Meowscarada when you use Double Team and FlowerTrick. You can use Double Team, FlowerTrick, boosted auto attack, Double Team again, and then FlowerTrick. This is one combo you can use. Or you let the Double Team run towards you, use FlowerTrick, and then use Double Team, boosted auto attack, FlowerTrick. What is really important is that you use your boosted auto attack when you use the FlowerTrick. Because then your FlowerTrick will do increased damage. So right now I did 2300. With the normal FlowerTrick, I will do 1000. So every time you use FlowerTrick, make sure to use a boosted auto attack to activate the increased damage output. FlowerTrick Plus will increase the range of application. And when you use FlowerTrick, you get movement speed by 30%. And when you activate it again, you do more damage. And the explosion effect will be bigger. Meowscarada is one of the few Pokemon that has a last hit, meaning he can execute damage. FlowerTrick can execute damage, so when the objective is getting below 50% HP and you use FlowerTrick, you're gonna execute the objective, which is a really good secure tool as well. Just make sure to use boosted auto attack before you use FlowerTrick to deal more damage. When you execute an enemy with FlowerTrick, you get another FlowerTrick back, which is pretty strong. For example, when you play team fights and you have low enemy targets and you use FlowerTrick, you can always use your FlowerTrick as an execution for enemies. Unlike objectives where you have execution for the objectives, you won't get your FlowerTrick back from the objective, only from opponents. For Double Team, for example, one thing you need to know is when you go really far away from the Double Team, you cannot use it back, so keep that in mind. So after you activate your Double Team, you have a range where you can use your Double Team. Now it's disabled, so I can't use it back. When you have Double Team Plus, the duration of the clone will stay for 4 seconds longer, and it deals a bit more damage. What makes Meowscarada strong is the passive. When Meowscarada is below 50% HP and enemy uses an ability, you get invincible for 0.3 seconds, but you also do 20% more damage and 20% more lifesteal. Your passive has a 60-second cooldown, it will indicate on the bottom right. So always keep in mind when you have your passive, because this is how you play around Meowscarada. Having your passive and then active like fighting with the enemy is going to be really beneficial for you. When you play around your ultimate, make sure to always apply a FlowerTrick before using your ultimate, because when you use FlowerTrick and then ultimate, you can activate your ultimate doing your FlowerTrick and then boost the auto attack for the FlowerTrick again. There's different scenarios how to use your Unite move. You can use Double Team, then FlowerTrick, and then ultimate to let your Double Team tank the enemy's abilities before using Unite move, and then execute the enemy with FlowerTrick and getting a reset on your FlowerTrick. When you play the Double Team FlowerTrick combo, I would recommend you to play Charging Charm, Razor Claw, and Attack Weight. You can play Muscle Band instead of Charging Charm, but Razor Claw is pretty strong with Meowscarada. For the emblems, I would recommend to a 6 brown and 6 white emblem page. You could play 7 black and 4 brown emblem page as well for like more CDR on your abilities. But I think having a bit of HP and also dealing damage is gonna be more beneficial than having increased CDR. Because I feel like Meowscarada is just a really squishy character. So I think 6 brown and 6 white is kind of optimal on Meowscarada. Make sure to subscribe to not miss any future videos and hit a like if you like these kind of videos as well. Alright guys, we are trying Meowscarada now. Trying to explain here how to play Meowscarada in the fundamentals. You can play in the central area, but for some reason I didn't really have a lot of success with the FlowerTrick build. Usually when I play Trailblaze and I play central area, it's going pretty well. But when I play FlowerTrick, maybe like playing lane is fine as well. In general, I think Meowscarada is better on bot lane than top lane. Because on top lane, you fight more, and on bot lane you fight more for farm. Meowscarada scales really well with farm. It evolves at level 4 and at level 6. In bot lane is usually more XP because of the albinos. I say to NDD albinos because of the last map, but yeah, like I already level 4 almost level 5. And then because it's playing XP share as well. Gonna go for level 5. Usually you can try to like execute the enemies or the Swablus, but I think it's better to go for like Swablu secure, because your secure is just really big. With like 2 Swablus from this, and I think the Quest got one. I play it a bit slow. Get the Ushifu. Nice. Now the Glacian. Like honestly, Eldegoss is so strong. It's such an oppressive laner as well. I mean like Slowbro is kinda strong as well. Especially when you play Scald against melee characters. He's not dying! Please! Thank you. Now we're gonna go for attack rate stacks. FlowerTrick scales really well for attack rate stacks. So it's always beneficial. When you have FlowerTrick Plus, you do even more damage. The scaling is like 200%. For FlowerTrick Plus, always aim for getting level 7. Okay. Now we just farm. I think the like double team FlowerTrick that I explained to you in the intro works easier when you're level 13. It's a bit hard to do when you are level 7 because the double team duration is not that long. Right, level 8 on bot lane side. Camping in the bush. With Slowbro and Glacian walked up, it means we can score for free. Always look what the enemies are doing, right? Right now, I think it's 5 people top lane for some reason. We're just getting 3 attack rate stacks and level 9. That's fine. We're gonna go for level 9 and then we're gonna try to go top lane instead of playing for bot. Trying to help my team. Right. Eject bot at level 9 ready. I think we can kill everyone on top lane, honestly. Before you engage, use your double team, and then use your FlowerTrick, and then engage with ultimate. Execute the enemy with FlowerTrick, and then keep attacking the low targets, like Levable for example. When you execute an enemy with FlowerTrick, you get another FlowerTrick. This is my third FlowerTrick. Now we're gonna go for the Slowbro. And execute them as well. Let's go top lane now. I'm gonna go for the pentakill as well. You don't need to go for the pentakill, but it's always nice to have a pentakill, right? And I look for the break. Really important to break it. You don't need to break it. Oh my god, I thought he has Hyper Beam. He's gonna play it slow now. Right. Again, using the double team. Let the double team receive the damage from the enemies and then engage. When you are that high level, just try to like do something else than fighting. Because you're giving too much XP. Meowscarada is pretty squishy as well. I'm gonna try to break the point instead of fighting. Trading scores, breaking the goal zone, and then going for the top lane farm. The different scenario, right? Like, if you fight top lane and then die, you give the enemies a lot of XP. So instead of fighting, you can also just take the enemies' albinos, not give them any XP. I'm gonna take this albino as well. Don't take the bot lane albino because if we take it, we will potentially die. When I reset, I protect the bot lane side. If they push top lane, gonna be a bit monka, but they're not protecting, like, they're not really pushing top lane, right? They could have pushed top lane with the Defox ultimate, but it's like solo queue, so you don't know if they push it or not. Let's let the double team tank the stuff first. Why is the Reguleki so far away? Oh my god. Wait! How did the Glacian die? How did the Glacian die against the Reguleki? What? Oh, it's my teammate's Glacian, what the fuck? I thought the enemy Glacian died against the Reguleki. Okay, we almost level 13, which is our power spike. We wanna reset, then like our teammates have positions, so we wanna farm for level 13. Have ultimate as well, and then fight for bot lane. I think level 13 is just a really strong power spike with double team. I'm aiming for that. Here. I think level 13 soon. Then we're gonna go bot lane. We should probably help our team there. It's just like, I feel like it's easier to play the game when you're level 13 and you're like spiking really big times. I used my ultimate a bit early on top lane, so I don't have a bot lane objective. So we're just gonna play it a bit slow. Here. Enemy's gonna come, gonna camp in the bush. Gonna use double team to bait and run away. And then we're gonna take the blue buff. He's also attacking the wrong target, which is really funny. Like, Meowscarada is really good at creating space as well between you and the enemies. Right, playing it a bit slow this game. Yeah. That's what I meant with the like double team combo, right? I send my double team to the ball tower, attack the Delphox, and then attack the enemies. You wanna try to make a play here? It's probably not worth it, but we can see. The double team can also tank the Isaac Spears, which is pretty funny. We're just gonna reset and play it a bit slow. Playing it a bit defensively this game. Trying to play it smart. I think with FlowerTrick, it's like, you wanna play it smart. You could play a bit more aggressive and limit test, but you can also play it a bit defensively. We're just playing it pretty defensively this game. Looking to see. Okay, we're gonna play like double team again. But the enemies use the abilities on the double team. Wait a bit. Double team is 2 seconds only. And I get the position in the middle with the double team. Oh wait. We will probably play for bot lane side. I think bot lane side is better than top lane side. When you play Meowscarada, because you always wanna find a really good flank with your unite move. The bot lane side. I'll try to use my FlowerTrick inside the bush, so it runs into the bush, and then my teammates can catch the enemies. See. Here, we got baited. I killed the Urshifu, he's the biggest threat. And the Delphox. And the Vision. And then the Clefable. Now it's like when I try to kill the backline and avoid getting unite move by Slowbro. It's a pretty good game. Just like I played a bit more defensively because usually when I play Meowscarada, I die a lot when I play FlowerTrick because I'm trying to make plays. But playing defensively is fine as well. Meowscarada has the execute damage on the FlowerTrick, so you can execute any like the objective with FlowerTrick like this. It's like 50% execution damage, which is pretty strong. And if you execute the enemies with the FlowerTrick, you get another FlowerTrick back. Nice! Pretty good game. 16 kills and 100k damage. Pretty solid game. Thank you for watching, guys, and I want to see you guys in the next video.